What's up, YouTube? It's Randy Orton Fan 2011, and I'm back here once again for round 8 of 24 in season 2 of the PORWC Pepsi Cup series. This is the PORWC's longest race, the Pepsi Marathon 600. So as we get set for the PORWC's longest race, of course, we got 42 very talented drivers, all looking for a big marathon win, looking to become the marathon champion. Of course, you see Aaron Williams there, trying to grab some momentum. He did well in the GameStop Cup Series race with a 7th place finish, and he was the winner of the All-Star Showdown. So he's looking to get himself top himself off a good weekend here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We'll take a look at a few the starting lineup, and then we'll take a look at some of the paint schemes that I got, some of the new paint schemes that I got, and then we'll get the command to fire up them engines. So stay tuned.
Wait, it's just about to break. It's more than I can take. Everything's about to change. I feel it in my veins. It's not going away. Everything's about to change. This is a warning. What can I break down? With the spinning gun, get up so fast. This is a warning. What can I I'm tired of missing it. I'm warning you, don't try to get up. There's a war going on inside of me. To not be afraid. There's a war going on inside of me tonight. Wait, it's just about to break. It's more than I can take. Everything's about to change. I feel it in my veins. It's not going away. Everything's
That was look at your starting lineup. As you know, if Aaron Williams is starting on the pole, Joseph Clark actually had a good qualifying run. He'll start in the 2nd position. Sean Henley, a good qualifying run. He's in 3rd, and his buddy Danny Wells in the 4th position. Well, take a look at the top 10. Take a look at the top 10. There are 7 rookies here. 7 rookies are starting in the top 10. And maybe in the top 20, they're also in the top 20. There's actually 6, make that 14, 7 rookies are starting in the top 10, and 14 rookies in this year's rookie class are starting in the top 20. The only veterans that are starting in the top 20, are Trent Dunham, Pichu, Seth Cole, of course Charles Jackson, Dill Poteet, and Aaron Williams. Of course, I got a bunch of new paint schemes that are here that I'm debuting. Some of them you may know of, some of them, well, are fictional, but you'll get the point. But take a glance at those, some of the new paint schemes that I got. Our previous race winner, Liam Ervig, is starting near the back of the pack in 38th. That's the last notable I want to go by. And let's get this marathon started. Fire up them engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
This race is 40 laps long, so lap 20 will be considered the halfway point. 60 miles, 40 laps here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is going to be a good one. Who will be crowned the marathon champion? We'll have to wait and see. Pace car makes the left turn to pit road. And it's time to get the longest race, the PORWC, underway as we go green. Uh-oh, Joseph Clark beat Aaron Williams to the line. He cannot do that. Joseph Clark has been black flagged by NASCAR. A costly mistake by Joseph Clark. And that's going to end his day that quickly. Joseph Clark's day is going to end just like that. Beating Aaron Williams to the line. He cannot do that if he is starting on the outside pole. And he's going to be docked 15 finishing positions. I meant finishing positions there. So not a good start for the rookie Joseph Clark, and he is not going to be happy with the decision, but he broke a rule in NASCAR. He cannot beat the leader to the start-finish line, which was Aaron Williams. And that's just a costly mistake by Joseph Clark. He's not going to be happy. Aaron Williams has led the first 2 laps of this race, and he's already earned his bonus points. Alyssa Anderson's looking to the inside of Sean Henley for the 2nd position. Jessica Miller also looking to the inside, looking for 3rd. There's our defending champion, Dylan Poteet, in the 4th position. Maybe not for long. Here comes Michael Norman, who's been on quite a roll in the past 2 races, looking for the 4th position. There is Jennifer Miller, our Daytona 500 winner, I think in 6th position. Tony Blazer, don't count him out. He could possibly steal a win here. He looks like he's in 7th. Sean Henley's fallen back to 8th. James McLeod, another rookie in the field, in 9th. And Randy Carpenter looking for a top 10 finish. Take a look at some of the action near the back of the pack. Looks like there's Liam Ervig, our previous race winner, trying to move his way up, but he's going to need to do a lot of work. But there's plenty of time here. We've only gone through 10% of this race. And Aaron Williams has led 4 of 4 laps. There is Charles Jackson, of course, one of the drivers to be on the lookout for, but he's stuck behind the back bumper of John Dawson. Charles Jackson trying to come up with another good, Charles Jackson trying to come up with, I think, his 5th top 10 in the past 7 races, in the past, I think, 6 or 7 races. I'm not quite sure. But here comes Jessica Miller looking to the inside of Alyssa Anderson for the 2nd position. Trying to get an inside look, but can't quite do it there. And Michael Norman and Jennifer Miller battling for 4th. As Aaron Williams has led 5 of 40 laps at this point. He has led 1/8 of this race. Out there, right in the very opposite end of the spectrum is Aaron's girlfriend, Alexander Jones. Uh-oh, Dylan Young. Dylan Young, oh, look out! Oh, boy! Oh, Tony Blazer is over! Alexander Dawson involved, Michael Dawson, John Dawson. Red Bell got a piece of that one, and John Dawson upside down, and that's going to bring out the caution. That brings out our first caution of the race. Oh, boy, James Qualls, Trent Dunham. Those guys are done. Oh, boy. A big wreck. Happening early in this race, and that might just to take out maybe about a 1/3 of the field there. But what a scary wreck. What a scary wreck. Holy crap. We even saw one car that go over, and this time I did not miss it. But we'll take a look at what brought that caution. Stay tuned. Here is what brings out our first caution of the race. This is where it starts. Tony Blazer is going to get into the left rear quarter panel of Dylan Poteet, and that's going to get Dylan Young. And then Poteet's going to collect Dylan Young in the process. But wait for it. Watch Dylan Young. He's going to go back up the racetrack. No, wait. That's not what causes the wreck. Dylan Poteet goes back on the racetrack, but then Tony Blazer is going to get into Dylan Poteet on the right rear quarter panel, and Dylan Poteet is going to go hard into the wall. And there you see the rest of the field. Oh boy, Tony Blazer is going to flip over. There you see James Qualls got a piece of that one. Danny Wells, another bad race for Danny Wells, and Poteet's teammate Ryan Cooper got a piece of that one. Trying to see, oh boy, look at that. Trying to get a good view. Look at that. Tony Blazer just goes flipping over. And oh boy, he goes outside the billboards. Whoa. It's not one thing you see every day, but I think there's another wreck that happened in front of them as they were going by. Trying to figure out who that was. But here you see I think Justin Perry and John Dawson and Alexander Dawson. They're going to go to the apron. But Jake Cole's going to go back on. No, wait. It's John Dawson. John Dawson tries to fall back in line, but he hits his cousin Alexander Dawson, and then Jake Cole just nowhere to go. That's going to send John Dawson hard into the wall. Alexander Dawson with some damage. Oh, Red Bell just clipped Jake Cole. And there you see Dion Scott getting a piece of that one. And oh boy, look at that. Two NNSCRA members, Charles Jackson, Seth Cole. Looks like they get through. But then Alexander Dawson's brother, Michael Dawson's going to take a hard hit. He's going to hit John Dawson. He's going to flip him over. Oh, boy. And then much more cars took some bits of damage. You see Sasha Dawson went sideways. Marco Rossi might have got a piece of that one. Max Skinner with heavy damage on the front side, on the front end. Oh, Sean Gallagher and the Englishman. It's going to be a bloody night for him. He's out for the race. Danny Wells, heavy damage on that 51 machine. Another bad race for him. Dylan Poteet, a lot of damage on that 43. And James Calls and Trent Dunham stopped dead between turns 3 and 4, and their day is done. Oh, John Dawson flipping. John Dawson just landed on his roof. I hope he's okay. But that probably took about a third of the field there. And I don't think a lot of drivers are going to be happy with Dylan Young. Dylan Young and Tony Blazer were the ones who I think caused that wreck, but I'm not quite sure. But we'll have to wait and see. But they might end up moving up a few spots because, of course, with the penalty by Joseph Clark. But Aaron Williams is still the leader, and we will go back to Green Flag Racing right after this, so stay tuned. We're back. Pace cars giving us the one to go. Aaron Williams is the leader, followed by Alyssa Anderson, Jessica Miller, Jennifer Miller, and James McLeod. That is your top 5. Then it's Michael Norman, Pichu, Barney Ward, Randy Carpenter, and Sean Henley 6th through 10th. We take a look here at the leaderboard, and it looks like 11 cars are out of the race. Michael Dawson and Red Ball are at least 1 lap down. Red Ball's 2 laps down, and Michael Dawson 3 laps down, I think. But I'm not quite sure. And we are back to Green Flag Racing here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Oh boy, Red Ball was late on the restart, and that's going to give Jessica Miller a bit of an advantage. And Jessica Miller got Aaron Williams loose, and here we go. Jessica Miller trying to get help from Jennifer Miller, her sister. Jessica Miller has always thought of this moment. Look for a moment to beat her her favorite driver, and she's going to lead a lap. She will get a bonus point. And there's her sister, Jennifer Miller, helping her out as much as she can. But once that white flag waves, it's every man and woman for himself and herself. And now female drivers occupy the top 3 spots. The Miller sisters 1st and 2nd. Then it's Alyssa Anderson 3rd, and Godspeed Motorsports leader Aaron Williams in 4th. Looks like Barney Ward is up to the 5th position in his first PORWC race in the Pepsi Cup Series. There's Jack Richards starting near the back of the pack. He's up to, I think, 7th. Christopher Martin is in 8th. Joseph Clark currently shown in 9th, but instead that is 24th. Uh-oh, Ryan Cooper is slow. That's going to slow up a lot of the field. Oh boy, look out. We're going to have to stop here. Oh, there they go. Look out. Oh boy, look out. Oh, Josh Cullen hard into the wall. Yoko Mikado hard into the wall. Oh boy, Justin Perry. Oh boy, that was a close call. And Alexander Dawson, close call by them. But the caution is out again. And Charles Jackson's all the way back in 29th. I don't know why he got all the way back in 29th. That might be because of the accident. But as we see here, Godspeed Motorsports occupies the top 4 positions. Female drivers occupy the top 3. And Barney Ward is the lone non-Godspeed Motorsports driver in 5th. But another lap car brings out another big wreck. We'll take a look at what brought that out. Stay tuned. This is actually what brings out the second caution of the race. Here you see it's, who is it? Who's that? It's, Caleb Cullen's going to get into Justin Perry. Oh, Charles Jackson just gets clipped by Justin Perry via Caleb Cullen. And Charles Jackson going to go around. Oh, Red Bell just couldn't avoid Charles Jackson. She's going to take heavy damage. There you see Justin Perry got a piece of that one too. Hiroshi Kato got involved. And I don't think Charles Jackson's going to be happy, or Red Bell. I don't think they're going to be happy with the Aussie Caleb Cullen. But that is what brings out the caution. Now another wreck happens near here. Now around here. There you see it's triggered via Ryan Cooper, who's going to make it out of this one. Here you see the top, I think, 9 cars. The top 9 cars, they're going to be able to get in front of Ryan Cooper. But there you see the Penalot, the black flag Joseph Clark, and then Dylan Young. This is really going to bunch up the field. As you see, Ryan Cooper clearly much slower. This bunches up this part of the field right here. And we're trying to figure out what brings out the wreck. Brings out the wreck coming off turn 4. This is what brings it out. This is what brings it out. Yokohama Kato tries to get back on... Well, no, wait. Seth Cole who tries to get back on the outside line, but he doesn't have enough room, and he's going to get into Yokohama Kato. And Yokohama Kato, and Seth Cole's going to bring Yokohama Kato with him. And there you see Marco Rossi and Josh Cullen gonna go through the grass, but right there, Josh Cullen head on with Yokohama Kato. Marco Rossi, it looks like he's suffering minor damage. I don't think it might be enough to give him a DNF. There you see Sean Henley are starting near the front. He's up to like he's down near the back of the pack, but whatever. And then Yokohama Kato and Josh Cullen are gonna get hard hit into the wall. Spin out Josh Cullen. His brother Caleb almost hit him there. Of course, his teammate Dion Scott as well with an open hood. And Justin Perry got involved in the wreck that brought the caution. But oh boy, a lot of cars involved in 2 separate wrecks, and Charles Jackson, well, looks like he might be done for this one. But still, 3 female drivers occupying the top 3. Godspeed Motorsports occupying the top 4. And our first 3 PORWC members are 4th, 5th, and 6th. That is Aaron Williams, Barney Ward, and Pichu. And we'll be back to Green Flag Racing right after this, so stay tuned. And we're back. Pacer giving us the 1 to go. Jessica Miller, the leader, followed by Jennifer Miller, Alyssa Anderson, Aaron Williams, Barney Ward, Pichu, Jack Richards, Christopher Martin, Randy Carpenter, and Dylan Young. That is your top 10. But take a look who has moved his way back up to the front. It's Liam Ervig, who started near the back of the pack, and he could possibly steal another win here. As they take the green flag once again. We're back underway here at Charlotte. Jennifer Mill looking to the inside of her sister Jessica for the lead. And Aaron Williams getting help from his fellow PORWC member Barney Ward and Pichu. Looking for second. And here comes Aaron Williams to the inside of Miller. Williams looking to retake the lead. As they head to the start-finish line, it's Aaron Williams who will lead again. And now we have reached the halfway point. Who's going to lead this lap for an extra bonus point? Could it be Barney Ward? Could it be the Englishman Barney Ward looking to make a statement here in the Pepsi Cup Series? Barney Ward's going to take the lead coming into turn 4. And it's Barney Ward who leads at the halfway point. Barney Ward's get 2 bonus points. 1 for leading a lap and 1 for leading at the halfway point. But Jack Richards, don't count out Jack Richards yet. Oh, look at this. Randy Carpenter. Randy Carpenter hasn't made much of an impact, but he's up here in the mix. Up to 3rd. There's Joseph Clark. He is shown in 4th, but of course you saw him get black flagged early in the race. So he's going to finish nowhere near the top 15. And looks like Barney Ward is still the leader as we come around what I think 19 to go. Your top 3 are just about intact. Barney Ward and Jack Richards and Randy Carpenter. That is your top 3. Then Dylan Young is actually credited in 4th. Jessica Miller is credited in the 5th position. Liam Ervig has moved his way into the 6th position. Don't count out Matthew McMurray yet. He could be a factor in this one. And there you see Michael Dawson. Guys, I meant to say Michael Dawson when I was talking about the previous caution. I was meant to say Michael Dawson, not Ryan Cooper. I kind of got confused from the Pepsi Cup Series and GameStop Cup Series. Sorry about that. But Jack Richards looks to the inside, going to try and take the lead away from Barney Ward. And he's going to do so. As he leads the lap, he gets a bonus point. But here comes Randy Carpenter to the inside. Could a rookie steal a win here in this one? Carpenter to the inside. He's going to take the lead as they come into turn 4. There you see a hungry Jessica Miller trying to get back to the lead, trying to get back to the point, but there is Liam Ervig, our previous race winner, looking to win 2 in a row. Randy Carpenter has led a lap, and we come around 16 laps to go. Here comes Liam Ervig to the inside of Jessica Miller for the 2nd position. Matthew McMurray's moved up to 3rd. Hey, how about Xavier Livingston starting near the back of the pack? He's in the top 5. Another rookie, Michael Norman, looking for his 3rd straight top 10. Boy, this race is a lot of rookies. This could be a big break here for a rookie in this one. And there's Michael Dawson going on and off pit road, and boy, he could be a factor in this one if he's not careful. 14 laps to go as Randy Carpenter leads. Liam Ervig's up to 2nd. Matthew McMurray is up to 3rd. Michael Norman is in the 4th position. Boy, there's a lot of drivers here, a lot of hungry drivers. 3 of which the top 4 are rookies. Oh, Matthew McMurray took Liam Ervig hard down to the inside, and here comes Liam Ervig looking to the inside for the lead. And Liam Ervig will lead a lap. He gets a bonus point. But there's Matthew McMurray in the McDonald's Chevy Impala. He wants the lead too. He's looking for his first career PORWC win. Michael Norman is also in the mix here. Don't count out these guys. Don't count out Aaron Williams or Sean Henley either. And who's going to lead this lap? It looks like it's going to be Matthew McMurray who leads the lap. He gets a bonus point. 12 laps to go, and we are still just about in contention. Here Michael Dawson's on the apron, and this could be huge. Look at Michael Dawson. He's slow. He's very slow. Michael Dawson is very slow. And, look out. Look out. Michael Dawson around. Michael Dawson around. Is the caution going to come out? Yes, it is. The caution is out. Caution is out for Michael Dawson spinning on the racetrack. And it looks like Michael Norman has led a lap. He gets a bonus point. Aaron Williams has moved his way back into contention here in 2nd. Sean Henley is up to 3rd. Matthew McMurray is on 4th. Liam Ervig, who led previously, is in 5th. Boy, oh boy. Think it might be a 1-car spin, but I'm not completely sure. But we're gonna have to take a look at that. Again, we could have another wreck here in the cooldown lap, but I don't think so. We'll take a look at what brought out that caution. Stay tuned. Here is what brings out either a 3rd or 4th caution of the race. I lost track here, but I think it might be the 4th. Here is Michael Dawson. Once again, guys, I meant to say Michael Dawson from the 3rd caution. I meant to say Michael Dawson, not Ryan Cooper. I got confused from the GameStop Cup Series and Pepsi Cup Series, so my bad on that part. But here you see Michael Dawson. He is clearly much slower than the rest of the field. There you see Jennifer Miller and Randy Carpenter really have to slow down. And here you see, this is what brings up the caution. Jennifer Miller is going to get into Michael Dawson. He's going to go sideways. And we'll see if any other cars get involved. And that, I think, is what brings out the caution. Yes, it does. A single car spin brings out the 4th caution of the race. It's Michael Dawson. Luckily, everyone made it out. But at this point, Michael Norman did not cross the start-finish line before the yellow flag came out. So Michael Norman will be credited the leader, followed by Aaron Williams, Sean Henley in 3rd, Matthew McMurray 4th, and it looks like Jessica Miller. No way, it's Liam Ervig. I forgot about that. Liam Ervig is actually credited in the 5th position. We'll take you back to Green Flag Racing right after this, so stay tuned. And we're back. Pace cars giving us the 1 to go once again. Michael Norman's your leader, followed by Aaron Williams, Sean Henley in 3rd, Matthew McMurray 4th, Liam Ervig. That's your top 5. Then it's Jessica Miller, Pichu, Brian LaFleur Jr., Jack Richards, and Xavier Livingston 6th through 10th. At this point, 15 cars have DNF'd. Depending on where Joseph Clark finishes, because you know he will lose 15 finishing positions. If he finishes any lower than, if he finishes 13th or lower, he'll end up 27th, or what could be the last car in the lead lap. So tough break for Joseph Clark, and he's going to get a major penalty for that. We have gone back to green flag racing. Could Michael Norman pull off a major upset? Uh-oh. Here comes Aaron Williams to the inside. Williams looking for his first win in the Pepsi Cup Series this season. And he's won the All-Star race twice. He could pull off the marathon win here. He leads a lap. He's already gotten a bonus point, but he sure wants the win. Don't count out Matthew McMurray or Liam Ervig yet. They could be factors in this one. Here comes Liam Ervig to the inside, getting a look at Matthew McMurray for the second position. Jessica Miller trying to help Liam Ervig. But that's going to make Aaron Williams a happy camper. We're going to come around 5 laps to go now. 7.5 miles, but it's anybody's race now. Liam Ervig looking for his second consecutive win in this Pepsi Cup Series. Jessica Miller looking for her second win of the season. Of course, Pichu and Jack Richards and Xavier Livingston looking for their first. And Jennifer Miller, currently with the most wins in the Pepsi Cup Series, looking for her third win. 4 laps to go, and it's anybody's race now. Aaron Williams is in the driver's seat, looking to cap off a good weekend here at Charlotte with a win here in the Pepsi Cup Series, and of course he loves Charlotte. You know, he won in the All-Star race in Season 1 and Season 2. And if he can hold off the rest of the field for 3 more laps, he'll be a happy man. Here comes the battle for second. It's Jessica Miller and Liam Ervig. Liam Ervig stuck in the high side, but Jessica Miller's going to take the second position away. Look at Xavier Livingston. He started near in 36th, I think, or near the back of the pack. He's in the top 5. He's in the top 5 or top 10. He's looking for his first top 10 of the season. 2 laps to go. This is it. This is it for Aaron Williams. He could come away with a big win here in this marathon. But remember, this is the longest 2 laps of his racing life. This could be the longest 2 laps of his racing life. Jennifer Miller's moved her way up to 4th. Dylan Young started near the back. He's up to 5th. Michael Norman looking for his 3rd straight top 10. As they come around, they take the white flag. 1 lap to go. Will Aaron Williams give Jessica Miller her second win, or will he go for the win himself? I'm sure he might go for the win himself because he hasn't won yet. Jessica Miller has. But Jack Richards might have something to say about that. He's looking to the inside. He's looking for the second position. But as they come off turn 4, it's going to be Aaron Williams who wins the marathon. Jack Richards looks like he got second. Jessica Miller 3rd. Jennifer Miller 4th, and Dylan Young. That is your top 5. What a race it's been for Aaron Williams. What a weekend at Charlotte it's been for Aaron Williams. He won 2 segments in the PORWC Pepsi All-Star Showdown, especially the last one when it counted. He won the segment that counted, which is the very last one. And he's a happy man. He won the All-Star race, the All-Star Showdown. He finished 7th in the GameStop Cup Series, and he caps off his Charlotte weekend with a big win here at Charlotte to cap off the Charlotte weekend. So congratulations to Aaron Williams. And as Aaron Williams looks to celebrate his victory with a little Pepsi, not Coke. I don't make any reference to Coke here in this Pepsi Cup Series, but whatever. And we will take a look at your official race results. There's a look at your official race results for the Pepsi Marathon 600. Aaron Williams will come away with the win, his first win of the Pepsi Cup Series this season, and his first win of Season 2. Jack Richards, a strong second-place run for him. He'll finish on the podium, as well as Jessica Miller. Looks like she's going to be up on the podium with her favorite driver. She finishes 3rd. Jennifer Miller, Jessica's sister, is right behind her in 4th, and Dylan Young rounds out your top 5. A great run for Dylan Young. Michael Norman, another top 10 finish. Boy, Michael Norman's been on a roll, guys. He could possibly be a contender for the wild card because he's got a podium finish. as Michael Norman is will end up 6th. Another great run for him. Looks like he'll continue his hot streak. Caleb Cullen, despite a bit of controversy, he'll finish in the top 10. That might be his best finish of the season. Xavier Livingston with his best finish of the season. He'll finish in the 8th position. Seth Cole, a good top 10 run for him in 9th. And Liam Ervig follows up his win at Darlington with a top 10 here at Charlotte. Then we go through 11th through 20th. It's Matthew McMurray, Barney Ward, James McLeod, Brian LaFleur Jr. You see Joseph Clark, he's credited in 15th, but he will actually finish 27th for the penalty he got in the first lap of the race. So let me go through the guys that actually finished where they supposed to be from 15th through 26th. Marco Rossi finishes 15th, Christopher Martin 16th, Sean Henley 17th, Randy Carpenter 18th, Pichu in 19th, and Alyssa Anderson finishes 20th. 21st goes to Hiroshi Kato, 22nd to Alexander Jones, 23rd to Alexander Dawson, 24th to Caleb Cullen, 25th to Justin Perry, 26th to Dion Scott. Because of the penalty, Joseph Clark will be the last car on the lead lap in 27th. And then we go take a look at the 15 cars that ended up DNFing. Charles Jackson, Yokohama Kato, Michael Dawson, Red Bell, Danny Wells, Dylan Poteet, the points leader, Sasha Dawson, Jake Cole, John Dawson, Sean Galligan, Tony Blazer, James Coles, Ryan Cooper, Max Skinner, and Trent Dunham. And a bad break for Trent Dunham. Got involved in that first wreck, won the GameStop Cup Series race, but unfortunately he won't follow it up. And Trent Dunham goes from the top of the mountain to rock bottom here. Tough break for Trent Dunham, and I really feel bad for him. But Aaron Williams, but after all, a bunch of controversy that happened in a few other series, Aaron Williams has got to be a happy man now. I think Charlotte might be, his second favorite track. He's won the All-Star race twice, of course, and you never count him out in this one. And the points are really going to change now because we take a look here. Dylan Poteet finishes 33rd, and that might be a big thing here. He actually finished in the bottom 10. So that's going to change the points landscape a lot. That's going to cut a lot of Dylan Poteet's points lead. But congratulations to Aaron Williams. He is the marathon champion. And of course, we will be heading to Zenjoltis for another big race. Of course, you got to love racing at Zenjoltis. We'll have a GameStop Cup Series race and a Pepsi Cup Series race there. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. All right, that's it. It's been a great Charlotte weekend, and we hope to see you at another weekend here at Zenjoltis in New York, New York. This has been your PORWC President Kevin Rabenel signing off. This race has been brought to you by Pepsi Next. Crisp, refreshing, amazing Pepsi Next. Here come your standings.
I am the only in every man. I